Well, as part of the American Broadband Initiative, USDA is publishing an analysis of the possible economic benefits of bringing e-connectivity to the heartland. Joining us now for a further look is American Farm Bureau's economic analyst, Megan Nelson, joining us. Megan, thanks for taking the time to chat with us this morning. So what information does this latest report provide?
The USDA's A Case for Rural Broadband is really highlighting, those economic benefits that haven't quite been realized because full broadband deployment hasn't been spent. This is showing that an approximate 18% of total production could be added to the agriculture sector if these technologies were meeting producer demand. However, an important thing to realize too is that these estimations are just that, estimations that are illustrating more for policymakers and educating them on some of these amazing technologies that are helping producers today.
Megan, are there, and if so, what are the differences and potential benefits in different sectors of agriculture?
Yeah, there certainly are quite a few differences, but overall, all of ag will benefit from full broadband deployment and the use of these next generation ag technologies. USDA is estimating, though, that livestock and dairies stand to benefit the most, with about $20.7 billion added annually to this sector. Row crops, which is already an incredibly mechanized sector, stands to benefit about $13.7 billion annually. This is mainly in yield improvement and reduced cost by limiting the number of inputs put on the fields. And then interestingly, also specialty crops stand to benefit about the same, with $13.3 billion. And this is mainly for market access. It's allowing those specialty crop growers to have those direct sales to consumers.
Well, as a cornerstone of the current administration, what would you say are the next steps to bringing these benefits to rural America?
I would say for sure it's the full deployment of broadband. This is something that the administration has talked about. It's definitely on a lot of people's minds. It's improving those FCC maps and getting the word out there. Probably the most important part of this USDA report is their strategic action plan. They're outlining some of the key priorities, which is full broadband deployment, in addition to creating an environment for these innovations to be created. And that's limiting some of this red tape, and then also fostering better funding streams in strategic areas. And then finally, the USDA does have a bit of a call to action, and it's asking everyone to spread the word.
All right. Well, thank you, Megan. We appreciate your insight. AFBF economic analyst Megan Nelson joining us.